Hello, my wonderful viewers. Welcome back to Spice Channel TV. In a recent development, Hakim Baba Ahmed, the former special advisor to Mr. President, declared that the North will soon define its political direction ahead of the 2027 general election. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. My country people, this thing where Dr. Hakim Baba Ahmed just talk is not coming as a surprise to most of us. So, given Baba Ahmed's background as a vocal advocate for the North, recall that he previously served as a spokesperson for the Ariwa Elders Forum before taking up his appointment with Mr. President, a position which he recently relinquished to rejoin the struggle for the Northern rights. Baba Hakim Ahmed recently resigned as a special advisor to Mr. President, and he recently made a statement regarding the position of the North ahead of the 2027 election. Baba Hakim Ahmed emphasized that no politician can win Nigeria's presidency without the support from the North. It is not possible that a president will emerge in this country without the support of the Northern region. The North has decided so many presidents. So he stressed that the North would decide its political stand in the next 6 months and that the rest of the country should either follow or go its own way. The North has suffered significantly in the past, according to Baba Hakim Ahmed, particularly during the Boko Haram insurgency, which affected all groups regardless of religion or ethnicity. The Northerners have become wiser and more discerning, and that no politician can expect to win their support without understanding and addressing their problems. This is what Hakim Baba Ahmed is saying. He's lamenting the state of the nation and urged Northerners to resist decisive and deceptive politicians ahead of the next election. The former presidential advisor also warned against further marginalization of the North, noting that continued disregard for the region would have consequences. That if they plan to rig the election, they should be very careful because it will not be good for Nigeria. Baba Hakim Ahmed emphasized that the North is watching, the elders are watching, the masses are watching, political interest groups are watching, and most of them are saying enough is enough. They are saying enough is enough to this injustice, to this sidelining. It must stop. He noted that the North's decision on its political direction would undoubtedly have significant implications for the 2027 general elections. And of course it would. Of course it would. No politician can become president without the Northern support. It has always been that way. It has always been that way. And the Northern region's support, we all know, is very, very crucial in determining the outcome of the 2027 election. So everybody must brace up ahead of 2027. Political watchers are observing what will happen, what will happen. Or is that why Sheyi Tinubu went to the North to share rice for them? Does he think if he shares rice for them that they are going to vote for him? Well, let's see how everything will unfold. But then, Hakim Baba Ahmed recently resigned from Tinubu's cabinet. He hands up and said he's not doing again. No, he doesn't want to work with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I guess this is just the North trying to fight back. This is just the North trying to fight back. They feel they are being marginalized. They feel this government does not care about them, despite having given Tinubu support in 2023. But they felt they've been used and they've been dumped. But guys, what is it with our politician always discussing about politics? Is always about the election, the election, the election. What's really going on? Don't we have other topics to discuss? Must it really be about the 2027 election? Come on, we have a whole lot of things to put in place. Let's not forget INEC. let's not forget INEC, because if we should vote for our own candidate, INEC might end up giving us another candidate that we didn't even vote for. So the people should not disregard INEC. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is reportedly said to be intensifying efforts to regain the Northern Alliance, to regain the North's political support. It said that Tinubu and some Northern stakeholders held meeting, and they are trying to put things together, probably to build bridge so that the North will somehow vote for Tinubu. And we know that the North wields significant influence in, Nigeria's election, and their decision will play a pivotal role in shaping whatever presidential candidate would emerge successful in the 2027 election. Let's just see how everything really plays out. This one that El-Rufai is trying to form a new alliance with the SDP and Atiku Abubakar and possibly Peter Obi. And we know that Atiku and El-Rufai, they are of the northern extraction, so I guess the North would want to support their own, while Obi represents the southeast, and some south-south persons may also vote for Peter Obi, leaving Tinubu to his fate. So Tinubu is just trying to see how he can gain the support of the North. But if Tinubu manages to gain the support of the North, what will happen to El-Rufai and Atiku's coalition? What will befall their new form coalition? Because yes, they are coming out bigger and stronger. Aminu Tambuwa, Atiku, El-Rufai, they are moving from region to region, having consultations with various stakeholders, trying to form a coalition ahead of the 2027 presidential race. And, we have about 3 major northern leaders present in this coalition. What does this spell for Atiku and his newly formed coalition? What does this spell for Tinubu? Will the North divide their votes, or how is it going to be like? Because we all know the North to stand in one voice. Once they say they want to support this person, that is the person they are going to support. They don't turn their backs. They speak in one voice. So I guess Tinubu will just have to work harder, because this 2027 politics will be a tough one. It will be a really, really tough one. So guys, I'm dropping here.